What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 16 of WCW 1992. I'm Swarls, back from a little Thanksgiving break that we took from AEW last week. I know I said we were 50-50 on whether we were going to do it or not, and this is going to sound so dumb, and you're going to be like, Swarly, you idiot. I forgot that by the night during Thanksgiving, you're very tired. I just forgot that by 8 o'clock at night on Thanksgiving, I would be ready to go to bed. And I was like, Nick, we got it. We're not doing this. Your boy's sleepy. But yeah, we're back, and we should be back for AEW on Thursday. But it's not AEW time yet. It's WCW time. So we are 11 days out from Clash 20. So we've got their go-homes and then the Clash. Oh, we did that weird, really quick main event at the end of last stream. We got a lot done last stream. We did 3 each of the main event and Saturday night. I mean, I might as well. You all know it. You all love it. We might as well put it on screen. This is what we got cooking for Clash 20. Vader and Ron Simmons versus Bam Bam and Sting is set in stone. Steamboat and Pillman has more or less been booked. Actually, has it? Oop, you guys get out of here. Did the tag match and they got their heat back. No, I lied. That has not more or less been booked. So that really needs to be booked on the go home. And we need to somehow make it a #1 contenders. American Nightmares Good Alliance is another one. Those guys have been feuding. We have not made the match. This has been made. This has been made. Cactus just turned face, so I think we technically have to make that match. This has been made. And this is honestly, we don't even know if we're going to book it kind of thing. So we're pretty set. The only things we have to, officially announce are Piper Cactus and 6-man tag. And I think that's it. Oh, we have to add Steamboat Pillman. If you reach 95, are you going to do Nitro? I mean, listen. Probably, but also, 1, are we going to reach 95? 2, we might have added a show before we even get to 95. You know what I mean? Who knows? 3 years from now, in-game. Who knows? 3 years in-game is a lot of shit can happen. We might have fucking bought WWF by then or something stupid. I mean, we won't have, because they're doing crazy over there, but you know what I mean. See, we're coming for them. We're doing house shows in New England. That's their territory. Yeah, we're doing what money we shouldn't go out of business in 3 years. Although, honestly, WCW in 1998 probably would have been sitting around going yeah, we won't be out of business in 3 years. And they were, so I don't, Like I said, who knows? All right, we signed Regal to an exclusive contract because he was I'm working too much. And we were stop it. Oh, Vinny Vegas. Goodbye, Vinny. IWCCW is going out of business. It's basically just a Boston indie. Oh, this is an indie, all right. This roster. When I was a little boy, in 90, I think I've talked about this before on the stream. About how there's a picture of me somewhere with me and Tony Atlas from when I was 4 years old. This is what the indies looked like back then. It was Tony Atlas, maybe you'd see the Tasmaniac. I'm pretty sure I saw Nova on one of those shows I went to as a kid. But yeah, that's for people that complain about what the indies are now in the post super indie era where everyone signed or whatever. This is what I was dealing with when I was a kid. You got Tony Atlas and a bunch of local schlubs, and you were happy about it. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're not going to buy IWCCW. what was the first ever show I went? See, the thing is, I was going to shows when I was a little kid, so I don't really remember what my first one was. It's either that indie show I'm talking about, which, listen, if you're a diehard indie freak, was a WWWA show somewhere in, like, the Poconos. It would have either been that or, like, a WWF house show in, like, Scranton. But like I said, I was so young, I don't even remember which came first. Because I, like, literally, my parents probably... It's probably the WWF show that I'm really thinking about it. But, like, again, I was probably, like, 3, and my parents took me to a wrestling show. So if you're wondering, if you want to keep your kid from being a lifelong wrestling fan, and you're like, oh, no, I might turn him into a lifelong weirdo, don't take him when he's, like, 3, because you're going to mess him up for his entire life. Or her. Never went to my first show until 2011. Yeah, they put the hooks in me real early. Thank you, Turtle. Also, yeah, sorry about the ads. When I started streaming again, Twitch was like, "We're gonna run more ads. Is that good? Well, if you run more ads, we'll give you like 5 more cents or whatever." And I was just like, I guess that's fine. But yeah, I don't even like control them. They just run. It sucks. I thought I would at least get the option of being like, here are some ads, but they just run. Well, we appreciate it, Turtle. I think we're kind of giving in to what they want by getting you to sub to get rid of the ads, but, you know, that's, you know, Twitch isn't its, you know, Twitch isn't here to, Twitch isn't here to make friends. They're here to make money, you know? One more night. I'm trying to think of what the last WWE show I went to, because my last show might have been around your first show. I haven't gone to a WWE show in, like, ages. Well, I went to a lot of NXT, like, local Florida Loop shows down here, but, like, proper main brand WWE, it's been forever. Okay, we re-signed Teddy Long. Great. Oh no, Akira Maeda got hurt. Ooh, broken collarbone. Rough. Ooh, the Omni. Okay. We're getting big. Alright, let's book this thing. I'm going to take this, put it onto the second monitor so I can stare at it. Alright, here we go. We need to set up Ricky Steamboat and Brian Pillman. So we are going to... Let's do this at, like, the WCW offices. And Eric Bischoff is there, like, mediating. And he's like, okay, gentlemen, you guys had a tag match last week. Steamboat and Koloff, you were victorious. But Brian Pillman, he attacked you guys after the match. And you have some unfinished business going into Clash of the Champions. And then Steamboat's basically just going to be like, yeah, you know, Pillman, I thought you were, you know, a young up-and-comer with a lot of talent. But you don't have the respect. You've got a bad attitude. And then Pillman's going to be like, this is what you told Dustin Rhodes, and look at him now. You're out of touch, old man. You need to get with the times. And he's gonna get up in his face, and then, long story short, Steamboat's gonna challenge him to a match at Clash, and then Pillman's gonna be like, "What's in it for me, old man?" And then he's gonna be like, "What's in it for you?" And then Bischoff will be like, "Well, actually, I was talking to the WCW board earlier, and they said, you know, that this could be a #1 contenders match, where the winner would get a shot at the WCW champion on an upcoming event." So, that's how we'll do that. Steamboat. Pillman, #1 contenders match, booked for Clash. kind of accidentally turned Ricky Steamboat into a gatekeeper, but that is kind of what they were also doing with him. So I guess, although, I guess in 92 he was still getting pushed a little bit. He doesn't become like guy who wrestles Steve Austin. Well, I guess it would have been around 93 or 4. Brian Pillman becomes Lexus King Sr. Oh, no thanks. I think we'll pass on that one. All right. We're going to do... I think I'm just going to have Cactus and Piper fight. I'm going to have Cactus, because we just turned him on main event. So I'm going to have Cactus. Busy night for old Eazy-E. He'll be interviewing Cactus, and he's going to be talking about his new attitude, and then Roddy Piper's just going to come out here, and they're just going to fight. And then, like, while these guys are fighting all over the building, we'll have Shivani and Don Callis being like, oh, we just got word that you'll be seeing these two one-on-one at the Clash of the Champions. Piper, Cactus, Brawl. Announcers tell us the match is happening at Clash. All right. What was the other one we had to add? Oh, the American Nightmares and the Good Alliance. We could probably work a match in from that one. What did we do with them last week? Oh, last week was when we had Steve Austin cash in that win over Sting. Yeah, that was a big win for him. Other than that, we just had Beautiful Bobby beat Sabu. Not much else. So let's do... Alright, here's what we're going to do. Arn, Beautiful Bobby, and Larry Z are going to come out, and they're basically going to cut a promo saying that they want to get their hands on the American Nightmares, and then Dustin and Jesse, and Perry, and Sabu, and oh boy, we're almost out of room, and Raven, they're all going to come out, and then, you know, Arn's basically going to be like, you know, because this all started with an Arn and Dustin singles match, so he's going to challenge Dustin to a rematch at Clash, and Dustin's going to be like, no, there's no reason for me to fight you at Clash, that's ridiculous. He's like, if you want, you can wrestle, you know, one of these guys. And then Arn's gonna be like, oh, you're too... You can't say chicken shit on TBS. You're too yella. There we go. You're too yella to get in the ring with me in Clash. And then Ventura will be like, well, hold on, how about this? You wrestle one of these guys right now, and if you win, you could get a 6-man tag at Clash. And they will agree to that. Promo, setting up Arn. Oh, we already had Sabu eat a loss. Let's just say Arn match. If he wins. Trios match at Clash. Calling it a trios match feels sacrilegious in 1992, but I'm doing it. It's easier to type. Alright, and with that, we'll actually book a match. Arn Anderson will take on... I assume Arn is a pretty good brawler, yes. I assume Sabu is a pretty good brawler. No, not especially. Raven could be a good brawler. Perry Saturn could be a good brawler. Let's do Raven. Arn Raven, 8 minutes. Wild Brawl. And I'm going to do botched interference from Ventura. Wait, nope, other way around. Also, just to make sure, I'm going to have this advance the storyline. I think it's going to do it, but just to make sure. Let's see. Does Jim Cornette not like Jonathan Gresham? He's like a no-nonsense technical wrestling guy. Is it just because he's short? Does he not like him because he's a little guy? Is that what it is? Is that it? All right, Steve Austin. Steve not here. That's weird. All right, Steve Austin. I mean, we kind of already had him do this promo about, like, I beat Sting, now I'm going to beat Dan Severn. Let's... You know what? I mean, he is small. He's like 5'4" or something. Probably more than that, but it's like 5'5". He's very small. But, like, other than that, he's a very, like, I do mat wrestling and am no nonsense. Like, I think if Jonathan Gresham was 5'10", Jim Cornette would like him. Is Gresham smaller than his wife? Almost certainly, yes. Especially now that she's jacked. Let's do... Alright, before we do this, let's come up with our main event here. We got Vader and Ron, we got Bam Bam and Sting, that's the match. We gotta do... Well, we do a 6-man, we can do an 8-man, we can do a lot of stuff. Let's do... Let's do Dan, Bam Bam, and Sting taking on Vader, Ron Simmons, and Steve Austin. Big 6-man tag main event. Gonna make this open. What do I want for a finish? You know what? You know what? It's 1992. I don't need to do a finish. Count out. Draw. Now we're booking, baby. Now we're booking. This is that real authentic shit. This is what you were really getting in 1992. 16-minute count out. Sting, Bam Bam, and Dan. Dan, you shut up. Dan, you stand there and look pretty. And let those guys do the talking. They'll even run down Steve Austin for you, because now Sting's got some beef with him. Sting, Bam Bam, Severn, hype main event, and Clash matches. Listen, I'm booking current to the time. Now, excuse me while I push Jushin Thunder Liger. Uh, we haven't done a storytelling match. I don't want the main event to be a storytelling match. Who are we going out there and telling a story, bro? Let's send Rick Rude out there with Scott Steiner. I'll give these guys 12 minutes. You guys tell a story. Rick Rude probably has to win this match, I assume. Oh yeah, Rick Rude is very... Yeah, Rick Rude has to win this match. That's fine. We will tell the story of Rick Rude is a dirty, rotten cheater who will do anything to win. My God, hit Mike Awesome. They might win these tag team titles. Pretty straightforward stuff. Do you have a certain Pegasus kid? No, I don't. Not interested. I feel like this comes up every stream, but no thanks. Got that one. We need Regal Liger. That could probably just be a promo, but we could put them in a match if we have to. Yeah, we're pretty good. Alright. Where are we at on our percentage? We are right on our percentage. So I'd say one more match, one more promo, and that's probably it. Don't really want Liger or Regal to talk. What did I do with them the last couple shows? Nothing here. Last week, just a promo. Week before that. Oh, week before that, they're in the main event. Okay. Let's see. How over is Mr. Regal? I know he's like over enough, but I don't know if he's like over. I wonder if Barry Windham or Koloff would put him over. Koloff probably wouldn't, but I bet Barry would. Barry's not that far above him, and he's been cool about putting people over. Actually, let's make this a little different because I don't want to just do his. Let's do a tag match. So it'll of course be Barry Windham and his good friend Jushin Thunder Liger against Steve Regal and his good friend. You know, the Diamond Stud without Vinny Vegas, he's just kind of floating around. Let's throw him out there. He's gonna, like, dumb his way into a victory here, because the whole point of this match is having Steve Regal beat Barry Windham. And then we have 6 minutes. Someone's cutting a promo. Oh, you know who's cutting a promo? You know who's cutting a promo? Would 92 be when it's Owen Hart being a certain camp? Don't know if you mean camp or champ, but also I don't know. Anyway, the person who obviously needs to cut a promo is Dusty Rhodes. No, he wouldn't have been with Cornette. That would have been like... God, him and Yoko as a tag team? That's like 95? It's not for a while. If you've got questions about the fucking WWF new generation, let me know. That was That was my shit. I was 7 and thought it ruled. Dusty Rhodes is gonna talk to the Good Alliance. And he's gonna be like, "You guys gotta be careful about Dustin, baby. You guys think he's just some dirty, rotten scoundrel. He's just a run-of-the-mill bad guy. You've seen him all before. But I gotta tell you, I got in the ring with him, baby. And he's got the talent. He's still a Rhodes. He's lost his way. And I did a bad job, but he's still a Rhodes." These guys are all just standing here. Y'all just stand there while Dusty talks at you. What was Bret Hart? 92 Intercontinental Champion, right? It would have wrestled Piper at Mania. I think that's correct. Dusty warns the Dangerous Alliance. Oh, hold on. The Good Alliance about Dustin. All right, that's 85 minutes. That is a perfect percentage. We need to placement mode the shit out of this. You go here. And this promo can be right after that. So it's like, oh, you won your match. You think you're happy? You shouldn't be happy. Or I guess you could be. I don't know. It's fine. Liger and These guys having the main event. That's fine. Brawling. This match. That there. Looks like a show to me. I didn't know post-show speeches could create loyalty. I mean, that makes sense, but I don't know. I've never checked that either. I think this is a good show. I'm going to say 82. 82. It's my official guess. Strong start. Strong start. A lot of these people weren't talking, but that's good. That's how we got this rating. That's how we cooked. Uh, 69 for Arn and Raven. We will take that. Total Arn carry job. But that's... maybe, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't advance the storyline. It lost heat. That's fine. We're going to get the heat right back when Dusty yells at those guys. He's like, hey, you got to be careful about Dustin, baby. I'm doing this crazy thing for 1992 standards where I'm pushing a heel, but I'm also like, the heel's good. He's not just like, you know, a shithead. He's good and also is a shithead. 73, I will, for a slapped together undercard match, I will definitely take that. This is about as random as a match as I've done in this save, I think. I'm usually, well, the most random match on main event, or excuse me, on Saturday night. Main event, we just throw stuff out there, but that, you know, it's a B show. Doesn't count. 81 for these guys talking. Sting by himself is usually in the 90s, so Bam Bam dragged him down. And I think just Dan Severn's presence just brought it down a couple points too. He wasn't rated, but they just Sting dialed it back a little bit because Dan was standing there. 73 for these guys fighting. I will take that. Yeah, this was really good. An 80 for Rick Rude and Scott Steiner. Telling a story, bro. The story of Rick Rude cheated. A story as old as time. Ooh, an 88 here. Okay. I mean, Steamboat, I'm sure, helped a lot, but Pillman didn't kill him. Pillman can hang with the big boys. Main event, 81. Very solid main event. Anything of note here? Honestly, everyone in this match did a good job. Ron Simmons was the low man at a 69, which is nice, and also, like, nice. It's a solid rating. Yeah, just probably would have gotten a few points higher if we didn't do a double count-out finish. But again, it's 1992. People aren't that mad. If I did a double count-out main event on our AEW save, it would probably tank it like 10 points. 85. Great show. great go-home show. People are hyped. How's the Texas Tornado stats looking? They're not bad. I mean, they're not good, but they're not bad. Steve Regal, I just... Alright, I mean, I guess he has to actually stop working all those places before he stops complaining. But, like, we just gave him a... Oh, that just bumped him up a lot, beating Barry Windham. Wasn't he just like a 49 3 seconds ago? No, yeah, I guess he was like a 50. But, I mean, we've done good, Mr. Regal. Tom Zank storyline. ECWA. Alright, right into main event. Everyone's favorite show. I have finally figured out that Clash airs live on a Tuesday, and this is taped and then aired on Sunday. So this doesn't have to be a sitting duck show. We can build up the pay-per-view. Or the Clash, which is not a pay-per-view. It's just a television event. Alright, let's see here. I think we're going to go heavy on getting people to watch the Clash here. So we're going to do Vader, Ron, and Teddy Long. Just kind of, hey, we're going to kill you guys at the pay-per-view. Kind of, I keep saying the pay-per-view. We're going to kill you guys at the Clash of the Champions. That kind of promo. This is Vader, Ron, hype, promo. Similarly, we will do the opposite of that. We will let Sting and Bam Bam talk about Vader and Ron Simmons. We gotta throw some kind of... We gotta throw some match. Oh, we gotta! We have so many things we could do with the band. Alright, here's what I would like to do. Let's look at our roster here. Where's Jericho? Jericho is, over. He's a little over. He's about the same as Too Cold. No, he's more over than Too Cold. What about Norman Smiley? He is less. So Jericho is the highest of those three guys. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I don't know if this is going to work. We are going to do 3v3. We are going to do Chris Jericho and PN News. PN News is... Oh, there he is. Thought he wasn't here for a second. PN News... And, let's put... I don't know. I kind of like Norman and Too Cold here. But again, I don't know if this is going to work. Is 11 stables too many? It depends what, depends what you're doing. Like, in a typical promotion, probably, but, like, I don't know, maybe you're running like a Dragon Gate style promotion where everyone's in a stable and it's all like stable wars and stuff. Like then in that case, honestly, 11 is probably still too many, but I get it. Uh, anyway, they're gonna take on Mike Barton and Eddie. Actually, you know what? Let's do Tracy, Eddie, and Steve Armstrong. And what I would like to do, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I would like to have Chris Jericho pin Eddie Guerrero with a flash pin. That's what I would like to do. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero is extremely... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, we're going to keep Eddie strong. Extremely unhappy. Okay. All right. Hey, Eddie, I was just kidding about you losing. What I actually meant was Steve Armstrong was going to lose this match. You're cool with that, right? Okay, great. And then you're going to cut a promo right after that on Chris Jericho. He's going to, like, grab the mic afterwards and be like, that was a fluke! That was a fluke! You could never beat us! You know what? I'll prove that you're not as good of a wrestler as the rest of us. Meet me in the ring at Clash of the Champions 1-on-1. So we'll do Eddie promo to set up title match with Jericho at Clash. Eddie and Jericho not rated. I guess he would still be on screen. I guess he would still be there. Let's open. Let's open with the good guys talking. Give people a hot open. Just you're cheering in. Here's Sting and Bam Bam. Then say Dorado is training people. Like he opened a school, or I mean that's. I've certainly seen worse people open a school. That's fine. Let's do. Oh, the WWE Performance Center? I mean, good for him, but that's wild. Mike Awesome is a little... Do we have faces? I would have to put him out there with someone who is known. I don't... Or recognizable, at least. And I don't think I have any recognizable stars that I could just feed to him. Which means it's time for local workers. Which is always the same couple of people. Let's start from the bottom this time. Maybe I'll pick someone different. Nope, it's always Terry Taylor. It's always, you could even see it on recent headlines. It's always Terry Taylor. Which means I probably should have just kept him instead of firing him at the beginning of this. But what are you going to do? Marcus Bagwell. Jim Neidhart. Jim Neidhart won't work with us again. He's very upset. Jeff Farmer. Okay. Is 37 enough to be recognizable? I don't know that it is. Disco, baby. Curtis Hughes. He's not over enough either. Billy Jack. Oh, boy. This Billy Gunn guy. Alright, chat. Billy Jack Haynes or Terry Taylor? I feel like I might have literally done Terry Taylor and Mike Awesome already. I think I'm going to go with Billy Jack, who is like shockingly over. I don't know why Billy Jack is that over in 92, but I'll take it. Billy Jack, you're a face tonight, brother. Also, this might be the last time Billy Jack works for us because he's going to be mad about losing to Mike Awesome. You know what? Let's do this open. Because he is that much more over than Mike Awesome. Let's do open. I'll give him 8 minutes, which is a bad idea. Is Lenny Lane available? No idea. Oh, Billy Jack's furious. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's figure out, like, a main event-ish style match for this show. Oh, you know what we should check? We should check our promises. Rick Rude will put over Cactus Jack. Can't do that here. That'd be crazy. Barry Windham has... Oh, Barry Windham has offered to put over Steven Regal. Didn't I just do that? What? Wasn't that just what our last show... Like, he pinned Barry Windham in that tag match. Did that not count? Did he offer to do it twice? I'm not tripping, right? Like... Yeah, I literally just had him pin Barry Windham on Saturday. I mean, listen, if you want to do it again, Barry, like, he'll beat you in a singles match. I mean, that's fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's do it. Three months equals 2 matches. Okay. I mean, again, listen, if you want... It's the rematch set up from Saturday, I guess. Barry Windham, Steve Regal. TV title on the line, I guess. And then we'll just have to be on commentary being like, well, if Barry wins, he'll take on Jushin. That kind of thing. Regal is obviously winning. And then after the match, I will have him continue the attack on Barry. And then I will have Jushin run out and save him. Do this like 3 minutes. Liger saves Windham from further beatdown. What do you have Waltman doing? He was in a tag team with Brian Pillman, and I wouldn't say it's over, but they're not really currently teaming, so he is, at best, Brian Pillman's little friend, and other than that, not much. Who do we want to give a... Oh, Piper. Entertainment. Piper goes off on Cactus. Piper's definitely one of these guys that I don't need to tell him anything. I'm just like, 6 minutes, you're talking about Cactus Jack, and he's like, you got it. And that's all I tell him. You need to be... Alright, well, okay, we're starting with this. Then we're going with this band match. And then we gotta do the Eddie promo, because that's a post-match promo. Then I'm fine with Piper, Mike Awesome, Billy Jack, Shore, Vader, yep. That's a show! That Piper promo is gonna, like, hard carry this, so this will probably get, like, a 73 or something. You should do a throwaway match where... I mean... in theory, we should be trying to get Waltman over. He's like 22 years old or whatever. But I mean, we could do that here, but yeah, we like to see. Listen, when Barry Windham offers to put Steve Regal over twice, you got to do it, you know? 84 for these guys. Bam Bam Bigelow did a bad job. Didn't script them. I don't really script it people that often in 92. Because that's how we did it back in the day, brother. But seriously, most of the roster is better unscripted. So I've gotten in the habit in this save of just never scripting anybody. A 56 on this match. I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine for sure. Eddie carried the match. Yeah, that checks out. Then he said, "I'll wrestle you at the pay-per-view at the Clash of the Champions," which is not a pay-per-view. It's not. Also, a 61 for him talking is like shockingly good. I was worried about that. Oh, Piper with an 83. I thought this was gonna get like a Stone Cold 100. Your B shows are too good. Yeah, I mean sometimes. The thing with my B shows is if I need to get stuff done, they're really good because I'm like, well, I gotta do it somewhere. But sometimes I don't need to get stuff done, and then they are just shit. Then it's just like, I don't know. Here's the Johnny B. Bad match. I don't know. This was bad, but you know, got Mike Awesome over a little bit, maybe. Uh, 83 for these guys talking. Definitely take that. 65. Match was fine. Don't expect these guys to go crazy on main event. And then Liger came out and was like, "Stop beating up my good friend Barry Windham." I kind of booked this backwards, where I had the tag match that led to his... Like, this is the angle you would do to set up the tag match, but we already... Well, whatever. 72. Yeah, it was a very good main event. Oh shit, Gunther. Oh, that way. Wait a minute. Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve Regal keeps sending me emails of being like, "Please, I need some time off. I'm so knackered," and I just keep booking him. I'm just like, "Yeah, you got Barry Windham tonight. Go get him, brother." Yeah, don't forget Liger at the pay-per-view. House show, Great Lakes, 8:30. Cool. When's Clash? 3 days. All right. Oof. Okay. People watch Saturday night. That's great. Love that for us. Okay. Rip Morgan from New Zealand. Less people watch the main event, as is tradition. I've never played WMMA. I don't think I even understand how it works really. Is it just TEW for MMA? Do people make real world mods of it, like in the wrestling games? Okay, house show. It's time. Generic venue. Hate that. Automatic selection. Yeah, I was gonna say it should be TBS. All right. That's fine. Hold on. How many people does it think we'll draw? 30,000, of course. Maybe we could run this somewhere weird. We could get, like, a regular-sized venue in New England. Yeah, we could run, like, the XL Center in Hartford. It's a really weird place for WCW to run, though. Been hitting the Great Lakes a lot on this house show. Maybe we should head over there. Lexington, Kentucky. That sounds like a WCW place. Let's go to Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan, TNA heard in your save that you're paying Gail Kim $90 a night. And they were like, wait, what? No, stop doing that. Work for us. I got an incident. This is probably Wrestler's Court. Yeah. Oh, he's his protege! Oh, okay. What really sucks about that is Piper is, like, about to leave. In fact, how much... Let me check that. How much time does Roddy Piper have on his contract? 34 days. Yeah, that sucks. And he's got that weird, like, I'm a freelancer thing, so he won't stay with us. But we can try. Alright, let's book this. From the top. 2v2. Give these guys like 18. Big Van Vader. Ron Simmons. Taking on Stang. Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm going to make this an open match. And I would like Bam Bam to win. Let's have him beat Ron Simmons. Let's, you know. And that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. Here's a cool match. Enjoy. Let's do... Steamboat and Pillman should be really good. Do I want that to be the storytelling match? I don't know that I... Well, what else would it be? I think I'm giving these guys the storytelling match. Ricky Steamboat, Brian Pillman. I don't know why they slapped Piper the freelancer tagged us. I mean, Piper... No, it makes sense to me. Piper does what he wants. Piper would just randomly quit and go live in Portland for a while and then come back and stuff. Like, I get it. He retired at WrestleMania 3 to make movies and was gone for like a year and came back. Like, he was a wild card. He was a wild card. Storytelling. We would like Brian Pillman to win this. Because that's the match we've, you know, that he's the heel. That's what we want to wrestle Sting. I'm willing to give him a tainted win. Because, again, he's a heel. That's fine by me. Oh, Steamboat. Steamboat, you are a legend. God, we love Ricky Steamboat. What a king. Alright, American Nightmare. American Nightmare's a good alliance. Probably doesn't need to be this high on the card, but that's where I put it on my thing. So We got Dustin. We've got Sabu. And do you do Raven or do you do Perry Saturn as the third? That's the question. Raven did just get pinned by Arn, but I think he's also probably much more over. Correct. So it's Raven. Guys are taking on Beautiful Bobby, Arn, and Larry Z. Alright, I need to actually think about this for a little bit. Because we're pumping Dustin up for the Starrcade match, but that won't start until after Halloween Havoc, which is our next pay-per-view. So I probably need to go back to... You know what? I think the heels win either way. Let's do Dustin pinning Beautiful Bobby. Hey, Perry Saturn. Remember how I said you weren't in this match? Just kidding. Get out here, brother. You know what? Let's have this be the storytelling match. And then I'm going to go back to these guys and say, don't forget telling a story. Just do a regular ass open match. Regal Liger. Regal Liger should probably be a technical masterclass. I'm pretty sure they are both tremendous at that. Let me just double check Jushin. Yes. Yes, he is a technical god. Yeah, it's fine. This match might actually, like, completely rule, to be honest. World Television title. Boy, I feel like I'm doing a lot of, like, cheating to keep the feud going stuff here, but, like, I don't know, that's what the Clash is, right? It's probably fine. Steven Regal. Because, like, I think this is going to be a really good technical masterclass, so we're probably going to want to just run it back. So I say we do Tainted here, and then run it back at Halloween Havoc, but we'll see. That's definitely going to open. How much time do I have? Oh, so this probably should only be 90 minutes, but they're giving us between 90 and 150, so we're probably going to use almost the 150. Here's a short one. Eddie and Chris Jericho. WCW Light Heavyweight title. 10 minutes. Steal the show. I kind of wanted... Again, I kind of want to do Tainted, but we have so many of those that I think Eddie just has to win clean here. So we'll do Steal the Show. I don't think I need to do Steal the Show and Open. But hey, what the hell. Eddie's just going to win. Also, I don't know if I have Jericho in the feud. I probably do. But just in case, let's advance the storyline of Rock vs. Country. That'll be second on the card. Piper and Cactus. That'll be short too, because they're definitely having a wild brawl. Is Piper gonna be... So the thing with Piper is we kind of don't care if he's mad, because he's probably not staying. But since he's still here for a month, if he doesn't want to take the loss here, I might have these guys go to like a double DQ or something and then blow it off on television. So I'm going to give these guys a wild brawl. I'm going to put Cactus over at first and just see what Piper says. Yeah, no, he's mad. All right. I'm going to go to a draw here. which he still might be mad about, to be honest. Draw. Double disqualification, setting up the no rules match at a future date. Is he cool with that? Yes. All right, great. Wonderful. That probably goes above the American Nightmares match. And then we still have Austin Severn and the tag titles. Yeah, it should be fine. Austin Severn, we'll give them like 12. Probably ending this feud. Although the thing is, I was probably originally going to put Dan Severn over, but now that Steve Austin has pinned Sting, I kind of feel like I have to push him. Chat, what do you think? Steve Austin or Dan Severn? Who's winning this feud? Give to Austin more long-term potential. Austin. People seem to think this Steve Austin fella could be something. Okay. And then tag titles, which is also going to be short-ish. Not super short. We'll give them like, 13. 13. 1 minute longer than the last match. So this will be Rick, Steiner, Scott Steiner against Mike Awesome and Rick Rude. 13 minutes. Both tag titles, as is tradition. This is another one where I really need to think about what I'm doing. Because I really don't have like a long-term plan. The only thing I really know that I want to do is, boy, I want the Steiners to wrestle Vader and Ron Simmons at some point. What a sick match that would be. But it doesn't really have to be for the tag titles, Because, like, I kind of don't hate Rude and Mike Awesome winning. Like, Mike Awesome's probably not ready, but Rick Rude is so over that he could carry the tag titles single-handedly. Alright, here's what we do. This might not be a long title reign, but we do Rick Rude. We do interference on Rick from Paul E. Oh, you know what else we do? We have Tully run out. I guess I can't really do this, but we'll just say we'll have him. We're gonna put him out here saying that he attacked Scott, but what's really gonna happen is Tully is gonna come out and beat up Magnum TA, and then once Magnum TA is out of the picture, Paul Lee is gonna interfere, and these guys, by God, these guys are gonna steal the tag team titles. And that's everything, right? Yeah. We just need to add a million promos, but other than that, that's the show. Does this go above the American Nightmares and the Good Alliance? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, although I don't know that it actually deserves it. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's have Piper and Cactus brawl to the back after their match. Piper, Cactus, brawl to back. fight. Let's do... Let's do like Brian Pillman over the top celebration after he beats Steamboat, while Steamboat just kind of like shakes his head as he watches Pillman celebrate. Pillman over the top celebration. Steamboat looks on in disbelief. 6 minutes is probably way too long for that, but shh. That's probably another one we need to do after the tag titles, is we'll have like Rick and Mike and Tully and Paulie. They're basically gonna like run up the ramp while celebrating. They're gonna grab all the belts and just fucking run away. Entertainment. I guess Rick and Scott would also be like on screen because they're like in the ring, like kicking the ropes, and well, Rick is selling, and then Scott is like mad. He's like, he's like shaking the ropes or whatever. Dangerous Alliance grabs the tag belts and runs away. Steiner's big mad. Rick Rude twice. God, fucking too many Ricks. Thank you. That goes here. Just kidding. That goes here. Let's do... I'm going to do Jesse Ventura and Dustin hyping up the match. The other guys are there, but I'm not going to bother adding them. Who cares? They're hyping up the match they're about to have. And then Dusty's going to walk in while they're cutting their promo. And they're going to be like, "What do you want, old man? We're done with you." And he's just... One last plea. He's going to be like, "Dustin, baby, I know you guys said you cheat because you want to. It doesn't have to be that way. What did I do wrong as a father?" He's basically going to plead with them not to cheat. And as you all know, because the match happened already, they cheat. Dusty begs Dustin not to cheat. He gonna do it. Do we want any promos for these first couple matches? Probably not. Is there anyone left off the show that it should probably cut a promo? The only guy is Nikita Koloff, and he's not cutting a promo. That's not happening. So yeah, we're probably good. We'll have to do dark matches. What's our percentage? We're 80% matches. We're at 86. Perfect. WWE not renewing Angle or JBL in the 2006. I mean, it would have been not long after that they legitimately did not renew Kurt Angle. So I guess that's kind of realistic. JBL one is kind of weird. All right, dark match time. You know what? We're in a different part of the country, right? Who we got here for local workers? Bro Brazil. Bro is 68 years old and still works occasionally. Bobo, why? Doug Basham is around in 92. Okay. Madman Pondo. Mitch Ryder. Book Mitch Ryder for the WCW. Derek the Great, American Kickboxer. All the legends are here. Oh shit, Ahmed Johnson. Now hold on. Now wait a second. Hold on. You gotta see what this guy can do. What, did I make him a face? Yes. Tony, you're going out there with a good hand that could just kind of beat you. Tully Blanchard is technically not booked. Tully Blanchard and Tony Norris. What a match. 6-minute dark match. That's, what a crazy thing that is. And then who else? We do a battle royal like every time. Any comments on the Punk WWE return? I talked about it a little bit before I went live, or before I started like recording the YouTube video. The promo was just like a promo. It just happened. He was like, "I'm back. Me and AJ, we're still together. All right, I want to make money. Bye, everybody." Like, it was very just like, all right. Like, one of the most nothing promos I've ever seen CM Punk cut. I was kind of shocked, really. All right, instead of the Battle Royal, let's do a good old 5-on-5 match. That's what everybody likes to see. All right, so faces. We got most of the band here, right? We got Too Cold. We got Norman. We got Pia News. We got Van Hammer. And then in the role of Chris... Oh, you know what? Johnny B. Bad. Johnny B. Bad could probably be in this group. But this is a one-night only thing for now. And they will take on the amazing heel team. I guess we could put some Cowboys out there. They're going to take on Tracy. They're going to take on Steve. They're going to take on Mike Barton. And then they're going to have George South. You know that guy loves country music. And Wildfire Tommy Rich. He's a good old boy, too. What a match this is. Of all the matches we've ever booked, this is one of them. I'm going to have Van Hammer pin George South. I hope everyone is fine with that. Oh, who's trying to... George South, you get out of here. I don't think that was a dig on the Young Bucks. I think he wants to make money. I mean, let's put it this way. If it was meant on the dig on the Young Bucks, people did not get it. All right, and then we still have to book Koloff in a pre-show match. This is a loaded pre-show, folks. Oh, Wyndham too. Shit, can't leave both them off. You know what? Let's just do another stupid ass tag match. 3v3. 8 minutes. Barry Windham, Nikita Koloff, and their good friend, Scott Norton, taking on the heel team. of the Diamond Stud, DDP, and Chris Candido. Candido and DDP, both from New Jersey, I think. That's the connection there. Barry Windham, you've been a good brother recently. You can win this match. All right, that's finally the show. I think this is a good show. I don't think we've burnt anybody out. It's only 146 minutes. We've got enough talking. We'll sneak 100 in there with the Dusty promo. I think it's a good 84. I think it's a good show. None of this stuff will count because they're all dark matches. I think it's a good show. This did good, but had nothing to do with Tony Norris. Tony Norris got a 31. But now we know, you know what I mean? Had to know. Had to know. This got 49. This was really bad. No one was particularly bad, but no one was particularly good, which I think is the real problem with this match. No one in it was good. And then a 60. We'll take that one. We'll take that one for sure. All right, real show. 81. I was correct. These guys were very good at technical masterclass. They did a good job. And that darn Steven Regal grabbed the tights. Which is funny to think about on Liger's weird, like, whole bodysuit thing. Not a lot to grab there. Might have just been his butt. 68 on Eddie and Chris Jericho. We'll take it. I had hoped for a little better. Jericho's only getting 49, so this is really a hard carry by Eddie. But that's fine. It's much better that this was on it than, like, an 8-man tag or whatever. This did better than that would have, so that's fine. We gained the heat back we lost with that terrible dark match. 76 on Steve Austin and Dan Severn. Steve wins the feud. Just a nice undercard match. Tapped out with Dan Severn. Oh, okay. Now we're booking. A 90. I thought this would get 100. I'm a little surprised. It's possible Dusty has cooled down a little bit. Since all I've had him doing for the past, like, month is wandering around being like, oh, watch out for Dustin, baby. 72, we'll take it, considering Raven and Sabu were not good. Sabu was also off his game. That sucks. I feel like every time I give Sabu a big match, he's off his game, which is probably an authentic Sabu experience, so I can't be that mad at the Mon Maker, I guess. It just sucks. I wish he would have good matches all the time, but I'm sure that's what, you know, Paul Heyman was saying in 1997 or whatever. 79 on this tag match. I will definitely take it. Definitely, it's got to be the best tag title match we've had in the save so far. I feel like this is the first time we've, like, done something with the tag titles in a while, where it's like, oh, we changed the titles. We're not just going to have the Steiners win every time. We're going to, you know, we got the heels with the belts that they stole them. Now we got to, you know, run the match back with some kind of stipulation. Like, we're doing stuff here. Yeah, these guys running away got an 85, which is probably too high, but whatever. Oh, I probably had Rick Steiner selling for like 6 minutes, so that's unfortunate for him. Sorry, Rick. 78. A little disappointed, but it did also go to a double DQ finish, so the crowd probably didn't love that. In fact, let's check that. Oh, low heat on this. Really? Okay. That's shocking that this is considered a low heat storyline. Yeah, they got low heat. Interesting. And then we lost him heat with them fighting. That's not great. Gotta heat this up. Steamboat and Pillman got an 80. That's good. Steamboat was really off his game, too. That darn Pillman used a foreign object. Then he went crazy afterwards. Ran around the ring and pumped his arms. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Now this is a match, brother. 92 for Big Van Vader and Ron Simmons against Sting and Bam Bam Bigelow. Holy smokes. I'm guessing what happened here is we're getting like double bonuses. We've got 2 hot storylines here. Oh, Vader and Ron Simmons tag chemistry. That's right. Nick Patrick. Bill Watts did a good job. Sure. Hot crowd. Vader held back slightly. That's surprising. Ron was penalized for inconsistency. Yeah, just 4 guys having a banger. I would imagine. I don't think we've even broken a 90 with anything else, so this has to be our highest rated match. 89. Let's go. Killer show. That's our best show, like, easy. Oh, I don't get to do a speech because it's a... Oh, that sucks. I wanted to give a speech. That was a great show. I don't think it's, like, going to be a match of the year level match because I think WWF is putting on, like, 99s, but it's got to be our match of the year easily. Oh, shit. WWE New Jersey. Chris Jericho is money. Listen, we're trying, Cactus. Clash got a good TV rating. Regal. I'm imagining Steven Regal is now just messaging me being like, look, I'm proper bothered. You continue to ignore me. I'm a little upset now. But yeah, that's got to be our best show, like, easy. Yeah, best show by a lot. That's got to be the best match by a lot, too. Yeah, by a lot. Damn. Number 2 match, Big Van Vader and Bam Bam. Number 1 match, Sting and Bam Bam versus Big Van Vader and Ron Simmons. Starting to think this Van Vader guy might be the root, the common thing here. Then we have Dustin and Steamboat, 2 out of 3 falls in 3rd, and then a bunch of matches at 82. Just a ton of 82s. Oh, shit, we gotta go right to Saturday night. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. Check storyline. Oh, yeah, we do need to look at storylines, because we were... How does Cactus and Piper not have heat? It's got 73. That's good heat. It's hot. I don't know. Maybe that match they had brought it up to being hot, but going into it, it was cold? But I don't know. There's a bunch of 80s here. I don't understand why that got considered not hot. It's like just as hot as everything else we're doing. Although this stuff is like hot. Ooh, this is really hot. Vader and Bam Bam might be the fucking main event of Halloween Havoc. Which I believe is our next event, and I believe it's not for a while. It's week 4 August. Yeah, week 4 October. So we're a solid like 2 months out from Halloween Havoc. So alright, okay. We need to it's time, folks. Here we go. It's Notepad time. Because we really need to work this out. Although, honestly, a lot of the stuff is continuing, right? All right, we know we're doing Sting Pillman for the WCW title. We know we're doing Vader and Bam Bam, U.S. title. We know we're doing Steiner's versus Rude. Awesome. Rematch. Some stip. Tag titles. I mean, we're definitely doing Regal Liger again. Regal Liger TV title. I would love that to be like an Iron Man match or a 2 out of 3 falls, but I don't think we'll have time to have like a prelim match go 25 minutes, you know? Piper Cactus. Piper will be gone. So we're going to have to blow that off on TV. So that means Cactus will be available. I mean, the band stuff will definitely still be going. Band versus Cowboys. So we gotta figure out what we're doing with the rest of these guys. Ron's also hanging out. Steamboat is hanging out. I mean, Steamboat and Ron is a pretty obvious pairing. They're just kind of the two left out guys. Oh, also, I didn't write down what I'm doing with Nightmares and Good Alliance, but I'm probably not running the 6-man again. I will probably do, like, Dustin and Arn. Nightmares versus Good Alliance. Dustin versus Arn. And we also have Steve Austin and Dan Severn. Cactus Austin. Cactus Austin could be good. I was thinking maybe Austin Steamboat. Although that would give us Cactus Ron Simmons, which we did already, but it was just flipped, I believe. It was when Simmons was a face and Cactus was a heel. So yeah, we will probably then do... I think you're right. I think we do Cactus Austin. And then Simmons Steamboat. I also think Simmons Steamboat is just a good feud to get Steamboat a fucking win. He's been losing a lot. And you know, I like Ron Simmons, but like Ron Simmons can lose to Ricky Steamboat. It's fine. Simmons Steamboat. Then we will do Austin Cactus. 7, 8. That's 8 if we do the band Cowboys match. Although we have Tully kicking around now too. Tully is back from injury. Is there anyone like we could do like Tully and Barry Windham or Tully Koloff? Tully Koloff might be a good thing to do. I'm gonna put this like way like down here as like a maybe. Tully Koloff. Halloween Havoc. So that is the tentative Havoc card. Which was pretty straightforward to put together compared to the Clash one. But that's because we're pretty much we're continuing almost everything. Man, I wish we weren't going right into a Saturday night taping, but let's see what Superstars did. Yeah, WWF's kind of cooking. Also, boy, they have a bajillion segments on their show. Oh. I was like, oh, we could poach someone. Oh, it's Joey Morella. Alright, let's just do a Saturday night. What do we got for incidents? Oh, great. Thank you, Piper. Alright, let's, No, we need to go to storylines. Yeah, that's still going. This is still going for now. This is still going. This is still going. This is over. Although, honestly, I might just add Sting to this and cheat a little bit. Because Sting's not doing anything, right? You know, Sting's not in any of these, I don't think. I didn't add him to this, did I? No. Yeah, I'm just going to cheat and add Sting to it. Don't worry, I'll get there. Sting. Alright, Angle. Brian Pillman is going to open the show, and he's basically going to be like, I'm the #1 contender now. Sting. Sting, you just wait. You know, I'm going to be the next champion, blah, blah, blah. Sting's going to come out. I guess we're going full fucking, like, 90s Attitude Era opening here. Sting's going to come out, basically be like, hey, man, you want to do this right here, right now? Let's do this. And then Pillman's going to be like, ho, what, you think I'm going to wrestle you on Saturday night? Are you kidding me? This is the moment I've been waiting for. Flying Brian has been waiting to get into the spotlight. He's been waiting to be on that marquee. I will not wrestle you anywhere except for one place. Halloween Havoc. And we are going to set up this goddamn title match 2 months ahead of time. Pillman will only wrestle Sting one place. Halloween Havoc. Oh, wait, shit. I just remembered something. Remember how I was on this, what match? Oh, this one. I was like some stip. Let me tell you what that stip is. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Spin the wheel. How could we not do spin the wheel, make the deal? But yeah, I'm gonna give these guys. I'll go. Yeah, fuck it. 10 minutes. Go cook. See what they do. Pillman will only wrestling Sting one place. I will only wrestling you on the biggest stage of them all. Alright. Let's do... It is not NXT 2.0 shit. It's WCW shit. They stole it from me. Main event tonight, Roddy Piper and Nikita Koloff. Can he brawl? He can brawl okay. Oh, Piper's not as good of a brawler as I thought either. Okay, you guys are having a regular match. Never mind. You guys are going, I don't know, 12? I don't think you guys need to go much longer than 12. Piper will win. Tainted. I'm going to, again, just cheat and have this advance the Cactus storyline. And then at the end of that match, Cactus is going to run out, and him and Piper are just going to fucking fight all over the place again. Why am I rating them entertainment? Cactus runs out. Brawl with Piper again. Officials can't hold them apart. This is just going to be full-on Donnybrook. Just, there's, you know, we got Doug Dillinger out there. We got, who are some of these old-ass road agents we have? You know, Bill Watts is out there. Harley Race. They're trying to hold these guys back. They can't do it. You know, Shivani's on commentary like, we gotta go off the air, folks. We're doing that shit. Ooh, almost knocked my drink over. Oh, that would have been a very bad thing to happen on the stream. Alright, let's do... I think Bam Bam is just going to cut a promo. I don't know if Bam Bam needs 6 minutes, but I'll give it to him. Actually, you know what? I don't trust him. Let's do Teddy Long and Big Van Vader talking about Bam Bam instead. And basically, they're just going to be like, you know, Bam Bam got lucky winning the tag match at Clash. You know. No, Ron Simmons, you just stand there. He got lucky. Ron wasn't ready. You know, just making a bunch of excuses, and then Vader's gonna be like, I'm gonna prove it was a fluke. Well, we mean you get in the ring again, Bam Bam, and then Teddy's gonna be like, wait, hold on there, player. You sure you want to get in the ring again with Bam Bam Bigelow? He didn't earn no title shot. And then Vader's gonna be like, yeah, that's a good point. He didn't pin the Mastodon. Vader and Teddy say Bam Bam got lucky and he's not getting a U.S. title rematch. If the mod you're using is realistic at all, Ryan, Aja Kong is not going to lose to anybody at all. So good luck with that. Let's have Bam Bam win a match. Either right before or after that promo. We'll see how we feel about it. Just looking for a heel. Bam Bam could beat. Damn, Sean Waltman. Crazy ass match. We are going to do... I think you gotta have Rick Rude and Tully and Mike Awesome and Paulie come out with all the tag belts. And they're basically going to talk about how they got one over on those complete Neanderthals, the Steiner brothers. What a bunch of maroons. Dangerous Alliance laugh at Steiners for getting one over on them. I need some wrestling on this show. Unusual place for me to be in. Oh, you know who doesn't have a feud going into Havoc is Dan Severn. Dan Severn doesn't have a feud. Maybe I'll do Tully Severn instead of Tully Koloff. I don't know. We'll look at it. That's not a thing we have to worry about now. We're 2 months away. Who was Steve Regal's partner in that match? Was it the Diamond Stud? I think it was the Diamond Stud. He's ever from Minnesota. He's from Michigan. But he still talks like that. I guess I talk like that there too. What a bizarre match this is. Even more bizarre that Jushin Thunder Liger is going to win. Except I put the Diamond Stud is going to win. My 1992 brain took over, and I was like, wait, that can't be right. And then after the match, this is like 3 minutes. You know what? This is 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll give it 3 for the game. But really, in real life, all that's happening here is Jushin Thunder Liger is getting on the mic afterwards and being like, Regal! Liger isn't done with Steve Regal. You know what? Let's not script him. Let's see what happens when we don't script him. This might be really bad, but, you know, gonna let him cook. No, he's saying Regal in an angry way, not like a whining, complaining way. It's not like Regal. It's like Regal! Like that. He's upset. Six minutes. Steve Austin is just going to put himself over because Cactus isn't ready yet. So this is just going to be Steve Austin, entertainment. You know, I guess he's going to talk about Dan Severn, and I guess he's going to talk about Sting. This is just going to be Steve Austin be like, you know, I'm on a roll. I pinned the world champion a couple weeks ago. I beat Dan Severn at Clash just like I said I would. Things are looking up for old Steve Austin. Things are looking up for old Steve Austin. How much time do I have left? Like 14 minutes. I really need to book a match. Who all's out here? Probably a lot of people. Oh, I haven't done anything with fucking the Good Alliance. Dan Severn is just kind of floating out here now. I haven't done this, right? There was a little tag match once. No, Steamboat's not doing anything tonight either. Let's do this. Let's do... I want to build up him and Simmons. I mean, this is kind of like a nonsensical match, but it's going to be sick. As we're going to do Big Van Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm sorry, Big Van Vader and Ron Simmons. Again, it's Ricky Steamboat and Dan Severn, his good friend. And I would like Ricky to pin Ron Simmons after interference from Bam Bam Bigelow. And this will be our storytelling match. this all the way up here. This is our new main event. Koloff and Piper is now second from the top. That is basically all the time, but we can't just not hear from the Rhodes or the Good Alliance. That seems crazy. So we gotta squeeze that on here. We got 6 minutes to give them. I think we're just gonna do Dustin and Jesse. We'll have them talking about Arn and Larry Z. Basically, he's just gonna cut a promo where it's like, you guys asked my father to ask me not to cheat, didn't you? You guys are so pathetic. Going to my dad going, oh, please, please, Dusty, please help us beat your son. We can't do it on our own. And they're just gonna fucking bury him. Dustin and Ventura. Very good alliance. We're going to Dusty. All right, we are taking up exactly 95 minutes, so we have squeezed every second out of this episode. I want to open with that. What's our first match? Probably Liger. And that Liger promo has to go right after it. Dustin. I want Dustin later, because that's going to be good. That's going to go like right before the main. There's Alliance Laugh at the Steiners, sure. Things are looking up for Steve Austin. Maybe Sean Waltman. Vader promo. Koloff and Piper. Cactus runs out. Yep. Alright, this is heavy on the talking, but our talking is good. So I think we're looking at another strong show here. I'll say 84 again. Also, did I start? Oh, I added Sting to this. Okay. Right, so Steamboat's in this, so which I need to get him out of here. This is such cheating. Uh-huh. Oh, this is. Hey, remember how I said this was Steamboat Pillman? It's actually Sting Pillman. And then we are going to add Simmons Steamboat. Although he might be part of that. Is he part of this? Of the Bam Bam Vader one? Yes, he is. Alright, we'll cheat again. Steamboat, you're in here. Anyway, 84 question mark? Oh, hot start. Pillman isn't quite as good as my top promo guys, but he can hang. He can hang. He's not gonna kill a segment. And he did a masterful job improvising with the crowd, so that's good too. $74 for Jushin Thunder Liger and the Diamond Stud. Okay. Alright, I'll allow that. That's way better than I thought it would be. Regal! Yeah, he can't improvise. That makes sense. 91. Yeah, Tully was the missing piece on these promos when I was just doing Rude, Paulie, Mike Awesome, not rated. It was Tully. They need Tully. 95 on Old Stone Cold. I guess now that I think about it, Steve Austin probably should have been in that promo with them. Maybe they all just shut up and were like, "We'll let Steve talk now." That's my headcanon, is that this was just a really long interview segment, and then they let Steve talk. 77 for Bam Bam and Sean Waltman. We're just, we have heated some people up. 86 for these guys talking. I'm glad this wasn't the main event. I'm glad I booked a better thing than this, because this was just fine. Also, we're definitely doing Severn and Tully instead of Koloff. That's going to be way better. 77 for these guys fighting. Main event. Oh, sorry. I thought we got another 92 main event for a second, and I was like, what? But I forgot I booked these guys talking. Which, them getting a 92 checks out. And an 80. That makes more sense. Oh, Steamboat bruised his tailbone. Fuck. Yeah, I bet he was off his game. He bruised his tailbone. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dusty. 86. Yeah, that's even better. We're cooking. That's a good show. Honestly, could have been better, because if Steamboat had not gotten hurt and if he had been healthy, this match is probably getting like an 85. So, yeah, this could have been an even better show. Ooh, the Sheik is in the Hall of Immortals. Jody Hamilton likes George South. All right. Steamboat is injured. We got to check that. Bruce tailbone shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, 6 days. He'll be fine by next Saturday night taping. It's fine. Honestly, if Simmons had hurt him, that's just adding heat to the match, brother. Although we could still do that, you know. Although it's Bruce tailbone. It's not even that bad of an injury. Like I said, he'll be back next taping. Check WF champions? Yeah, sure. The heavyweight champion is Ric Flair. The Intercontinental champion is Big Ball Man. Oh, and the Big Ball Man. They have not done a King of the Ring. No one has won the... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Macho Man won the Royal Rumble. Is that just real? No, he didn't win the 92 Rumble, did he? He did wrestle Ric Flair at Mania. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe he did win the 92 Rumble. No, but this mod starts week 1 January. So no, the game just put him over in the Rumble. It might be both. It might be in the game and in real life he won the Rumble. Tag champs, the Nasty Boys. Yeah, Flair won the 92 Rumble. That's right, that's right. Yeah, it was a vacant title. Who did Boss Man beat? The Repo Man. Of course. Who beat Bret Hart? I'm sorry, that's really funny. And Bret Hart loses to the fucking Repo Man. It's not like they don't have people, man. It's a loaded roster. 93 was the first year the WrestleMania title shot was online. Alright, well, let's see if they do it. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So we get to start on a main event next episode. That'll be fun. But yeah, we're a bit of ways now from a pay-per-view, so we're going to have to probably like the next 2 episodes. We're just going to be on the road to Halloween Havoc, so we'll have to kind of trudge through that a little bit. But hey, on Thursday, I think it's almost time for one of our pay-per-views. I don't fucking remember anymore because we skipped for Thanksgiving. But whatever we're doing on AEW, I'm sure it'll be good. So Thursday, 8 o'clock, come check that out. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, drop a like, drop a subscribe, a comment, any of that stuff. Come watch live, 8 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday, twitch.tv/Swarls. Follow me on Twitter at TIR Wrestling. That's my podcast Twitter account. It's the only one I really use. So when I have announcements to make, like there's no Thanksgiving stream, that's where you find it. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.